What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are having an amazing day. In this video, I'm going to be looking at ESPN's bracketology. They drop on, what's today? Tuesday, I think. I'm recording this on the 5th. They drop it on Monday, so this is one day after they dropped it. But you guys are probably seeing this on Wednesday. Before we get started, on the road to 300 subscribers, so please do subscribe. But let's get right into it. So as you can see here, NCAA tournament bracketology, Joe Ludardi, I'm not sure. But I'm just going to be looking at what he sees, what he says, what I think, give my opinion, all that good stuff. So, last four buys. I'm not totally sure what that means. But last four in: Mississippi State, Nevada, Wisconsin, Penn State. By the way, these are all just his predictions. Obviously, the brackets haven't come out, so there's no way he can know. But I'm sure he has some people that know some things. That's probably how he's coming up with this stuff. Next four out. Yeah, North Carolina, Michigan, these teams, they might not make it. It's not looking too great. First four out, not sure what that means. Whatever. So these are the first four games. Not sure those two teams. Mississippi State versus Penn State, that's gonna be a great game. Nevada versus Wisconsin, that's gonna be a great game. I also think these two. I've seen a little bit of Howard, and I've heard about I think it's Alcorn State. I'm not sure. I think this would be a great first plan. Wow, I'm using the NBA. The first four matchups. Kansas, 1 seed. Alabama, 1 seed. Houston, 1 seed. UCLA, 1 seed. Makes sense to me. Where's the 2 seeds? Where are the 2 seeds? 2 seeds: Arizona, Purdue, Texas, Baylor. Baylor. Wow. Okay, if you guys don't know, I'm not a huge Baylor believer. Okay, let me just look through these sides. Missouri versus Memphis. I think that could be a great matchup. Miami versus Duke would be amazing. I think that's gonna happen in the conference tournament. So I think, that's gonna be fun. SSU at 6. That's where I'm from, San Diego. USC at 10. This could be an upset right here. It definitely can be. Now we can look at, if I had to predict from this conference, just off the top of my head, who I think would win this side of the bracket, I would have to go Kansas. I think it would be a Kansas versus Marquette championship game to go to the semifinals or Final Four. That's just my prediction. Obviously, we don't even know the brackets, but if this is what the bracket was, that's what I would say. Let me look at this side. A Creighton versus Nevada. I think Nevada can make Creighton get a run for their money. Kentucky versus West Virginia, I think would be a good game too. If it was this side, it never happens like this. Okay, here's my prediction. If Creighton wins their conference game, they will go to the Elite Eight. I think they're going to use that momentum, go to the Elite Eight. I'm not saying they're going to win, but if that were to happen, I would predict a Creighton versus Alabama Elite Eight game. If it doesn't happen, I would have to go Alabama versus Purdue. Or actually, Virginia might beat Bama. That'd be a tough one. It's okay. If it was this, my final prediction would actually be Virginia versus Creighton. That might be crazy to some of you guys, but that's what I would have to say. Okay, we can look at the East side now. Illinois versus Arkansas would be a great game. I would pick Arkansas. And then Arkansas versus Houston, I think would be a great game too. I really do. I really, really do. If Arkansas can catch some fire and get into this tournament, they can make some noise. St. Mary's versus Oral Roberts. It's not an easy win for St. Mary's. It's not. UConn versus Yale. Shout out my guy Yassine at Yale. UConn, if they struggle in conference play, don't be surprised if Yale beats them. I'm telling you, don't be surprised. Tennessee, go Vols. It's my squad. We lost a starting point guard though, so that's super unfortunate. I think we would still be able to win that game, but if we were to play Duke or Rutgers, that's a tough second round. Texas, I'm not a big believer. I think over here, I don't know if Iowa or Pittsburgh could beat them, but if Duke catches fire, I think they give them a run for their money. Tennessee, man, if we had some offense, we could give them a run for their money, but we have no offense. I'm still believing that. I'm rooting for us. I want us to win the whole thing. Whole entire thing is what I want. But if I had to make a prediction, it would be Houston versus. Oh, it's tough not to pick Texas. Oof. I would predict Houston versus Duke on this side if I had to predict. Tennessee, man. I love y'all, but we just don't have offense, man. We lock up on defense, but we have no offense. Now we can go to West Side. Yup. UCLA. Shout out Jalen Clark, my dog. Let me look at these other games. We have. If you guys don't know, I'm a Texas A&M believer. I love Texas A&M. Honestly, Texas A&M, I think it's beating NC State. Texas A&M, I think it's beating Baylor too. I'm telling you, man, I'm a huge believer in Texas A&M. If I had to predict this side of the conference, but a Gonzaga versus Texas A&M game would be tough. I would go with Texas A&M. This side, I would have UCLA versus Texas A&M. So it would be UCLA versus Kansas. I'd predict Kansas. And then this side, I think it was. Do I have all 1 seeds? No, it was Houston versus Crane. That's what I'm going to go with. If this is what it is, Houston versus Crane, I would have to go with Houston. And then a Kansas versus Houston championship game. I would go with Kansas back-to-back, though, would be hard. I don't know if they'd be able to do that. Luckily, this is my actual bracket. I'd go with Kansas, but luckily this is not my actual bracket. Like I said a bunch of times, this is not the bracket. Once the bracket comes out, I'm studying, I'm locking down, I'm looking at all the teams. But this is not. This is just for fun. This is just to look forward to it because I'm beyond excited. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Please do subscribe and hit the like too if you did enjoy. I'm catching you guys next time. Peace.